The Galactic Military Academy's training grounds stretched across 3 continents of Kepler 442b, but Zainab felt like she occupied the smallest corner of it all. At barely 5 feet tall and weighing less than most species adolescents, she drew stares wherever she went. The towering Cruthari cadets with their chitinous exoskeletons seemed to loom over her like living monuments. The ethereal veil tar floated past her in the corridors, their translucent forms shimmering with barely concealed amusement at her diminutive stature. But none of them stared quite like Alex did. Alex Chen was an anomaly even among humans, a species already considered unusual by galactic standards. While other human cadets stood around 6 feet, Alex measured nearly 7.5 feet of pure, controlled menace. His shoulders spanned doorways, and his hands could crush a Cruthari's carapace without effort. During combat simulations, instructors had learned to pair him only with the most heavily armored species. 3 Veiltar meditation masters had requested transfers after witnessing his sparring sessions. Yet every morning, Alex positioned himself exactly 3 steps behind and 2 steps to the left of Zainab as they walked to classes. Every meal, he sat across from her, his dark eyes scanning the cafeteria like a sentinel. During field exercises, he shadowed her movements with the precision of a personal guard. "Why does the apex predator follow the smallest prey?" whispered Thrixnal, a Cruthari cadet, whose mandibles clicked with nervous humor. His translator rendered the question in perfect standard galactic, but the confusion was universal. The answer came during the 3rd week of orbital combat training. The simulation placed cadets in zero-gravity scenarios, testing their ability to navigate 3-dimensional battlefields while engaging multiple hostiles. Zainab's group faced a nightmare scenario, a disabled space station under attack by automated defense drones with civilian evacuation pods scattered throughout the debris field, while her squad mates, 2 Cruthari, a Veiltar, and a hulking Gorvani, charged directly at the drones with typical alien aggression. Zainab analyzed the pattern. Her small fingers flew across her tactical display, calculating trajectories, power sources, and defensive algorithms. "The drones are networked," she announced over comms. "They're not individual threats, they're components of a single intelligence." "Irrelevant," growled Kethvar, the Gorvani squad leader. "We destroy them one by one." But Zainab was already moving. Her small frame allowed her to slip between debris that would trap larger beings. She dove through the twisted wreckage of what had been a cargo bay, her suit's thrusters firing in precise bursts that would have been impossible for someone with Alex's mass. The drones converged on her position, exactly as she'd intended. "Zainab!" Alex's voice crackled over the comm, edged with something the other cadets had never heard from him: fear. She smiled inside her helmet. "Trust me." What happened next redefined their understanding of human tactical thinking. Zainab didn't fight the drones, she hacked them. Her neural interface, standard issue for humans but considered primitive by most species, proved its worth. While the drones focused their firepower on her elusive form, she infiltrated their network through proximity connection, turning their own targeting systems against each other. In under 3 minutes, the entire drone fleet was neutralized. The civilian pods were secured, and Zainab floated in the center of the debris field like a queen surveying her conquered domain. The simulation ended to stunned silence from the observation deck. "How?" Thrixnal's mandibles clicked rapidly. "The smallest one defeated what we could not?" Instructor Velmoth, an ancient Cruthari with scars from the Rim Wars, activated his speaker system. "Cadet Chen, report to debriefing immediately. The rest of you, analyze what you just witnessed." In the debriefing room, Alex stood at attention, his massive frame somehow diminished by concern. "Sir, I should have supported her more effectively. I failed to—" "Cadet Chen." Velmoth's voice carried the weight of centuries. "You understand, something the others do not. Explain." Alex's jaw tightened. "Humans aren't the strongest or fastest species in the galaxy. We're not the most technologically advanced, but we adapt. We think differently. Zainab doesn't need protection because she's weak. She needs protection because she's invaluable." "Continue." On Earth, we have a saying, the queen is the most powerful piece on the board, but she's also the most valuable target. Alex's eyes found Zainab through the observation window. Zainab sees patterns others miss. She solves problems others can't even identify. In any engagement, she becomes the primary strategic asset. Velmoth's compound eyes studied Alex with new interest. And you appointed yourself her guardian? No, sir. Alex's voice was quiet but absolute. I recognized what she is. Every pack needs its alpha. Every hive needs its queen. Every species needs its genius. Humans just happen to produce both kinds. 3 months later, when the Academy released its annual tactical assessments, the report included a new classification in human military doctrine. Zainab topped the strategic planning rankings, surpassing candidates from species with millennia of military tradition. Alex dominated the close-quarters combat assessments, earning scores that forced instructors to recalibrate their grading scales. But more importantly, their partnership became legend. The smallest cadet in the class graduated first in her tactical program. The apex predator who guarded her graduated as the Academy's most sought-after close protection specialist. Together, they rewrote the galactic understanding of human military potential. In the end, size mattered less than synergy, strength mattered less than strategy, and the galaxy learned that humanity's greatest weapon wasn't their individual capabilities, it was their instinctive understanding of how to combine them. Zainab commanded, Alex protected, and the universe took notice. After all, even apex predators recognize royalty when they see it.